Welcome to this week's edition of Comic Shop Talk, and we're here at the Battle Bunker.
Not a comic shop.
Not a comic shop, but a really cool shop. It's
A
really
gaming
cool.
shop.
It's a games.
Check them out at TexasBattleBunker.com.
PCs and Xboxes and PlayStation 3s. And what's the website address? Go ahead, give it.
TexasBattleBunker.com.
TexasBattleBunker.com. TEXAS or TX?
The whole word, Texas.
TEXAS BattleBunker.com. BATTLEBUNKER. I'll put it up there. Boom, Battle Bunker.
Boom.
Okay.
Right there.
Boomsticks.
Listen, first off, there's no editing going on this week for the YouTube viewers. No posters, no nothing. So, sorry, YouTubers. We're gonna get this up now tonight.
Right on.
So they're gonna get it the same time the audio people get it. So, sorry, y'all fucked today.
Yeah.
Next week we'll go back to all the cool stuff, and y'all get it a day late. Like we always do.
You mean a week
We'll be
late?
posting a
Well, no, we're saving all those. We're building up a big
I know,
stockpile.
I'm just saying.
Don't
we're
talk about
posting
that.
a
Don't
surprise.
talk about the
It's a surprise.
stockpile.
Don't talk about stockpile. Those is for the YouTube
Fucking
people.
retard.
Those are for the
I'm
YouTube
just saying we have a
people.
surprise.
Well, that's for the YouTube people, though. They don't need to know about it yet.
All right,
Just leave
fine.
that alone. Let's talk about. Watchmen. Let's talk about Watchmen.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're burping and drinking cherry soda. Let's
Hell
talk.
yeah.
Genius.
Strawberry. I'm sorry. All right.
Strawberry Crush.
I like to crush my hopes and dreams.
Like Obama.
Obama. What the fuck does Obama got to do?
I don't know. I just like to throw it in there.
All right.
Anyways.
I want to talk about Watchmen because
Yeah.
I read an interview with Michael Straczynski. And I know, look, I met a lot of people that love Michael J. Straczynski. A lot of people. Writers that worked with him, that co-wrote with him, and artists that work with him. And nobody has a bad thing to say about the man.
Until outside of camera.
So, no, I mean, even outside of camera, they don't say anything bad about the man. But I'm going to be completely honest with you. He comes off as the biggest fucking douchebag on the face of the planet.
A bigger douchebag than DDO?
Yes.
Holy crap.
He said in an interview that why can't... Because Alan Moore is really pissed about the whole Watchmen prequel thing.
He's been pissed since the movie. Who gives a fuck?
Okay, but no, he's been
pissed
pissed way before that, if you want to be honest.
he's been pissed with DC.
But I mean,
comic books in general.
But the thing that really aggravated, he was like saying like, I don't care what they do with it anymore. It's destroyed. They bastardized it. I mean, they're ruining it. Fuck it. Just let it die.
Yeah.
You know, and that's Alan Moore. And I gotta agree with him. I mean, I think he's right on this case. 10 times out of 10, I would normally side against Alan Moore because he's a very recluse, psychopathic man.
Narcissistic, you forgot.
Narcissistic, yes. Egotistical. But this is the 11th time, I guess, and I'm on his side because he said
10 times out of 11.
10 times out of 11, I'd be on his side. Against him. I'd be against him. But this time, I'm on his side because he said they destroyed his franchise. He doesn't want this to happen. The world wasn't intended for the way they're using it. And then Michael Straczynski in the interview said, and I shit you not, who is Alan Moore to claim these characters as his?
He created them, duh.
Would any writer have the nerve to say only Schuster and Siegel should write Superman? No, you fucking dipshit. Because Superman was created as a comic series. Watchmen was a miniseries. It was standalone. Okay? Okay, when Alan Moore wrote that book and Dave Gibbons, none of them, they didn't say, well, we're going to do this 12 issues and you guys just take over.
Yeah.
You just give it whoever you want. They didn't do that. It was a standalone, self-contained story. It was their story. Okay, now, if it would have been the original way and would have been the Charlton characters,
Yeah.
you know, if it would have been Blue Beetle, you know, Captain Atom.
Why did you just make a lawsuit out of it?
You can't.
He can't.
Because he signed the legal rights to
No,
the
he
character.
didn't.
The stuff. He didn't sign?
No.
See?
Technically, he still has rights to ownership.
So if he has ownership, don't you think he can sue kind of like Schuster and
He
Siegel?
can. Everybody-
Can he become the next Schuster and Siegel?
Well, he could, but here's the thing, though. He doesn't want to. I mean, here's the thing.
I'd want to.
Well, no, but here's the thing. It's a very convoluted thing. Like, does he own the rights?
He's a complex man.
Does he own the rights?
Yeah.
Doesn't he own the rights?
Like nobody knows unless you ask corporate.
Well, no, even corporate, everyone could make a case for their side. Okay?
Yeah.
Because Alan Moore's contract was very fucked up.
Yep.
Because he was Alan Moore.
Yeah.
That's the only way
You
he
see,
understands.
They wanted Alan Moore at that time to write. Alan Moore was like the Jeff Johns of that time. But Jeff Johns right now has got a 9-inch penis. Alan Moore was walking around with a 40-inch golden dick. Okay? I mean, literally, Alan Moore was my dick's going to touch it, it's going to be gold. I mean,
Yep.
literally.
Anything with Alan Moore's name on it would just sell.
Okay, literally.
He could put a turd and just autograph that turd, and that shit would sell.
Seeds he planted 20 years ago in Green Lantern grew into beautiful flowers. I mean, Sodom Yat. I mean, The Darkest Night. All that is Alan Moore's babies. And Jeff Johns just raised them.
Yeah, he just took the ball and ran with it.
You know what I mean?
He pimped it out.
That's Alan Moore. I mean, Swamp Thing. I mean,
Alec Holland.
I mean, here's the thing. I think personally Watchmen sucks. It's a shit book. Yes, it did a lot. Yes, it was the first and opened up and did a lot. But it sucked. It wasn't a good book. But that's just my opinion. I didn't like it. I know what it did though. But
A friend of mine said it. A friend of mine said it this way when I told him about it. He said, "Watchmen was good at its time.
All right, and
It's not now."
Can I tell him who that was? Can I tell him who it was, or we're not allowed to say his name?
I don't think we're allowed to say his
We're not
name.
allowed to say
It's a former employee
Yeah, I
of the
know.
other
Can
shop.
we say it?
James Roberts.
Can we say it? Can we say his name?
James Roberts.
No, the real guy who told you that. I read it on Twitter.
No, James Roberts. My friend
No.
told me. Well, he texted me about it.
No,
saying-
Brian O'Sillerol told you that.
Brian Azzarello?
Yeah, he told you that.
It was good at its time.
I'm lying. Brian O'Sillerol didn't tell me that. It would have been good though if you'd kept it going. Like I
Yeah,
had.
Brian Azzarello said it. You know what? If Brian watches this, motherfucker Brian, you better say this shit.
No, Brian. But his actual friend did say that. No one famous.
Yeah. Anyways, he
Brian
said
O'Sillerol did not say that. I'll throw that up there, Brian O'Sillerol.
he said
That's all the editing YouTube's getting.
Watchmen was good at its time.
Right at its time.
Now times change, so it's
important.
not. It doesn't reflect to our time now. By them making the prequel.
It didn't reflect its own time. I mean, well, come on.
No, like by then, let me finish. By them making the prequel, it's like grabbing Alan Moore's baby and fucking it.
Killing it.
He's there. They're fucking Alan Morrison's baby.
But here's the thing though.
Morrison.
Alan Moore's more.
If DC
I want Grant Morrison to write
If
Watchmen for some reason. I don't know why.
DC would have had the balls at the time to say, okay, go ahead, use our characters. Go ahead, use the Question.
Dude, that'd be the greatest character ever.
Well, the Question was Rorschach. If they'd have said, okay, the Question, go ahead, use him. Captain Atom, go ahead, use him.
Superman.
Blue Beetle, use him. If they'd have said, use the Charlton guys, okay, then DC would have everybody on Earth's blessing. Go ahead. They existed before Alan Moore. They exist after Alan Moore. Go ahead. But DC did not have the balls, and DC told Alan Moore, listen, do it on your own, and it'll be your characters, and we won't just do it because this is just, there's a guy with no penis, and there's a raper, and we don't like this, but we're going to let you do it because you're Alan Moore, you made us money. So just go ahead and over there, and just don't use any of our stuff, okay?
But those of you who are listening in the audio podcast, that is actually a voice recording of Dandy Dio. That's how he actually sounds like.
And Dan DiDio wasn't even there back then. But that's
or whoever what was it, Paul Levitz? Who the hell was the
Paul Levitz.
Yeah, that's Paul Levitz's voice.
But that's how it happened. That's how it went down. And now they regret, obviously, not producing and milking the money, and it's a big thing.
But I mean, I'm just looking forward to the Azzarello stuff. I could care less about Straczynski or anybody else.
It's horrible. You want to come talk with us?
Want to talk to us? No, it doesn't matter. We talk about anything. And Watchmen in general, you know.
Grab a chair.
We're still around here, dude.
Yeah, grab a chair.
Yeah, just grab a chair.
I'm still in the shot right.
If you would like to introduce yourself to all the people in the video and the podcast.
I'm John. Podcast.
So,
what are y'all talking about?
we're talking about how much how much I hate the new Watchmen stuff.
Let me get him up to speed. You remember Watchmen, right? All right. Long story short, today DC decided
Yesterday.
to say... No.
It was yesterday.
It was today. They released on the site, though. on their main site.
Wait, but yesterday.
Everybody else knew it before. DC.
No, I got the press.
released it
I got the press release
You got the
yesterday.
press release. This is the public release. They
Oh,
made it
fuck.
known to the public. You're not public. You're
What-
press.
But what do you think a press release is? It means tell it to the public as loud as you can. It means scream it.
But they weren't listening until DC said it.
Shut the fuck up.
Anyway,
the man
long
go.
story short, DC released that they were gonna make a prequel to Watchmen in comic book series. Like they were gonna have a 4-issue mini of
35
Rorschach,
issues
4 issue,
total.
Like 35 issues total of all the Watchmen characters combined, and then there was gonna be an extra one aside from the regular cast.
Yeah, and no penis, no blue penis.
And then it was gonna be.
The story's gonna suck.
No. But here's the thing.
But-
you got Brian Azzarello, the guy who did 100.
How do you feel,
Bullets,
Chris?
fighting
No one listens to
Rorschach
you.
And
I'm just saying no blue penis.
and you got Lee Bermejo, the guy who did Joker, Batman Noel, and all of them really cool.
I don't care how
realistic
much
art.
talent you get, it's gonna
And they
suck.
got J.G. Jones, the guy who drew most of Final Crisis.
It's gonna suck.
And all of the old 52 covers.
It's gonna
to,
suck. It's gonna
draw
suck balls.
the comedian.
Yeah.
So I
It's
mean,
gonna
as a
suck
story
balls.
itself, it looks cool. To
Have
me.
you ever seen a good prequel? I've asked you this before. No. The best all of us came up with earlier was Underworld.
Yeah.
And we all agreed the best Underworld movie
So what do you think
is
about
okay at best.
Think about what?
the Watchmen thing? Now that you know.
It might be good. I don't know. I gotta see it for myself.
There's no such thing as a good prequel though. I'm prejudging. Okay? I'm judging the book by its cover.
I gotta really look at it to be a judge of it.
I understand y'all guys where y'all coming from. Let's see it first. And normally I always argue with him. Let's see it before we judge it.
That's how.
But Watchmen
It's kind of weird.
sucked.
They kind of like switched personalities today.
Well, yeah, 'cause on this topic, I'm on the other side. I'm over there, and today, normally I'm a Democrat. Today I'm a Republican on this. Here's the deal.
Well, I'm a liberal.
Well, I'm always a liberal, but today
Well,
on this
really,
issue,
I'll be honest
I'm a
with you, I
Republican.
don't really care for Watchmen. That's just me.
It sucked. It was a horrible
I liked
book.
One character. I liked one character.
Rorschach. Everybody liked that's
Now
it.
they had the series made nothing of Rorschach. I would buy it.
I knew who he liked before he said it. Why? Because that's the only good character in that book.
Yeah.
Okay, but here's the thing though. You take away the blue penis. You show me Rorschach before he's
Before the blue penis.
before he dies. I mean, what is he gonna do when I know he's dead? I mean, what kind
We're
of
gonna
story?
get to see him in the fifth dimension, which
what
is Grant Morrison's imagination.
okay. What are they gonna do that's more badass than him killing the guy who rapes kids? What are they gonna do than that? I
They're
mean,
gonna show you
Rorschach
his mom
cut
selling
a
her body
guy's-
for money and him watching.
no Rorschach. No, come on. There's nothing. They showed that in the actual Watchmen series.
Well, to think of it, wasn't Watchmen nothing but a flashback?
No, there was flashbacks in it. Here's the thing. Here's what I'm saying. It's gonna suck.
Nice seeing you.
All right, man.
Appreciate you coming by.
Sorry about that.
It's all
It's
good. It's all
gonna
good.
I understand we got a bunch of people's opinion on this, and I'm alone on this. Everybody wants to wait and see. It's going to suck. You know what? Everybody wanted to wait and see about the new 52, and I was out there persisting that the new 52 sucks, will suck, and all these changes is half-assed. Well, 6 months later, I was proven correct. Here we are on issue 6, and the numbers for all these books went from up here for issue 1s and then back to where they was before the relaunch. Did they not? Did any of those numbers stay consistent? Did any of these new readers come over and hang with us?
Nah.
No, none of them.
The
none
old
of
fans
them.
did. Still.
Well, yeah, but they was old.
But they're loyal.
They was the old loyal guys.
Yeah.
And now DC pissed off so many old readers. Now they're trying to go back to the old ways to try to get some of the old readers back.
Yeah.
That's all. They shot themselves in the foot over and over, and now they're doing it again.
And
They got-
not just with a pistol, with a shotgun. That hurt.
Yeah, well, they got all this room to capitalize on Marvel's lack of, I guess,
It's because
event.
they don't know. Like, oh yeah, they don't.
I mean,
doesn't
Marvel's
really
event
have an
this year
event.
is X-Men versus Avengers.
Oh, you want to know something funny?
I mean-
this month for the cover of previews, Wonder Woman made the front cover of previews. Wonder Woman alone made the front cover of previews, shooting golden guns, like she was some kind of Pulp Fiction character. And in the back, guess what was in the back cover? AVX.
Wonder Woman makes the front cover,
And the-
shooting golden guns, and AVX goes in the back.
Uh-huh.
Wow. What does that tell you about AVX? No one cares. No one.
No matter how good the
If
cable
Wonder
story
Woman
is,
shooting
they still
a
do.
golden gun makes the front cover, you're doomed. Your event is shit.
Yeah.
But you know what? Let's be honest though. Maybe because everyone has got such low expectations, this event could.
We'll have nowhere to go but up.
Maybe it could jump up. Maybe it could be impress us. I haven't liked a Marvel event since.
Please don't say Secret Invasion.
No, Secret Invasion was horrible.
Okay.
I haven't liked a Marvel event since.
Secret Wars.
No.
Even before that.
Secret.
No, I'm trying. I'm trying to remember the last thing I actually Marvel event I actually liked. I liked. What was the thing before House of M? I can't remember the name of it.
I can't remember it either.
I remember liking that. I think it was Avengers Disassembled.
Oh yeah, when they that was like the beginning of the Dark Reign.
Yeah, I liked it. I liked it seeing, the Scarlet Witch go insane and all that. I like seeing Hawkeye die. But then they ruined it because Hawkeye didn't die, the Vision didn't die, Scarlet Witch didn't die. I hate that
Who
shit.
stays dead in comic books?
Yeah, but nobody.
Well, not in Marvel.
But here's the thing. Kill them, and then if you want to bring them back, give me a reason they came back.
Kind
Give
of
me
like
a
Rebirth.
story.
Brought back to life.
Kind of like
Jesus
Green.
is like, I heal you with my holy
Show me
powers.
that in the comic. In Marvel Universe, 8 out of 10 dead guys that come back,
Always come
they're just like, hey, I'm not dead.
I wasn't dead this whole time.
And they're like,
What's up, bruh?
I was dead for 4 months, but I'm back and I'm fucked up about it. But how'd you get back?
Oh.
You know, and it's just,
At least when Hal Jordan went in the sun, at least they they explained how.
I still don't know how Hawkeye got back.
I still don't know either. How the hell? I mean, I understand how Steve Rogers got back.
Yeah, because they did a miniseries. I said 8 out of 10, they just show up.
Yeah.
I don't understand how Scarlet Witch is alive.
Me neither. Should have been dead after House of M.
I don't understand any of this shit.
Jean Grey, every single time she dies and every single time she comes back.
At least that makes a little sense because she's the Phoenix. At least that makes. I mean, it's ridiculous.
And then they split.
but I mean-
And then they split Jean Grey from the Phoenix Force.
Yeah, but
They
do
made
that-
them two separate entities.
But they've
after
done
a
that
while.
like 90 times. I remember back in the late 90s.
Oh, by the
reading
way,
the
here's a
GR
little
arc.
spoiler.
She came back.
Hope's the chosen one. There, I just saved you $5.
Did we not know that? Was that?
No. They
I'm not even reading
they said it was gonna be somebody with red hair and green eyes, and there's only 2 people in the Marvel
No,
universe.
so everybody was thinking Jean Grey.
No. They were thinking Hope or Scarlet Witch or Wanda.
Well, why the fuck would it be Scarlet Witch?
But
Why-
I saw
Why
some.
would it be the crazy lady who killed her kids?
That's what I'm wondering. Why would it be?
People's insane.
Because they were hyping up Avengers Children's Crusade.
Let's be honest. All these events sucks. Come on, let's be honest. The last DC event you liked wasn't even an event. I mean, Blackest Night. That wasn't a real event.
Dude, the Sinestro Cold War.
That wasn't a real event either.
You don't call that event?
No, I mean, no.
Apparently he doesn't think Green Lantern is a real event.
No. Those was damn good, but they wasn't formed as events. I mean, they tried making an event out of it, but that was just a really good story. Let's be honest, it was a really good story. Here's their events: Infinite Crisis, Final Crisis, Flashpoint. Every one of their real events, the 3 that I just named, sucked.
What about 52?
balls.
Wait, hang on.
Was
Flash?
52 an event?
52 weeks without the big 3.
Yeah, but the big 3 had their own issues during that whole 12 months.
They weren't
They
doing
didn't really
anything.
skip anything. I mean, here's the thing. All 52 was a series without these 3 characters. That's all it was. And Superman was in it.
He was just chilling there. He says, I can't do anything. I suck
he
right
was
now.
depolarized, but he was in it.
Yeah.
Batman was
Useless. No,
Really,
Superman.
the only one
Nobody
that was,
saw Wonder Woman through
Yeah, nobody saw Wonder Woman. Batman was in it, though. He was hanging out in Abu Nabu Bababa. Nanda Parat.
with a Naboo. How to go?
Hanging out there.
With a Naboo.
Nabu. Why? No, there was no Nabu. It was him and
Say Naboo.
Nabu. What? I say it, Nabu. Well, I'm just saying, all these events is not running up. The reason Sinestro Corps War, War of the Green Lanterns, Black as Night. The reason these things worked is because they wasn't real events. I mean, Black as Night had its own series,
Yeah.
but that series could have easily took place in Green Lantern.
Could have, but they needed a lot more.
They wanted to make money.
So
Which
they
I didn't have a problem
every
with, 'cause
other
it was a damn good
title,
story.
every other title got a Black as Night tie-in.
Yeah. It
Doesn't
did.
that make it an event?
I understand.
By verbatim, it
No.
is considered, by definition, it is considered an event.
I understand that it was.
Did it feel like an event? No.
Yeah,
Was
but-
it considered an event? Yes.
Yes, I can understand how you could consider an event, but what I'm trying to say is it did not start off as an event. It
Yeah, I
started
know
off
that.
as something the same thing as Sinestro Corps War. Like the Sinestro Corps War
Was the green? It was kept
was
in the family.
right, and Black as Night was going to be the same thing, and then DC said, "Well, this shit's good. People seem to like it.
So they
Let's
expanded
make
it.
more of it." And I got no problem with that. It worked.
Yeah.
Apparently,
But
that's what DC sounds like in his universe.
No, that's how Dandy Deal sounds like.
Well, no,
actually.
that's how-
we got a
That's
soundbite
not
of.
how DC. That's not like. I'm not saying every guy at DC, but that's how when they're in their meeting room, that's how they sound because they got their finger up their ass. and
That's
they're
their. That's a real voice.
Well, I don't know what to do here. We need to make money so I could get me a bonus. What can we do?
They're already rolling in
Here's the thing. What I'm
cash.
saying. Every event besides Black as Night and Sinestro Corps War and the War of the Green Lantern.
What about Rebirth?
Those started out has stories.
Yeah.
Those started out has stories. Has, man, I got a great idea for a story. Let's do this. All the other events started off as this, like Flashpoint, okay?
Flashpoint
Final
wasn't even
Crisis-
supposed to be the way it was made.
Well, no. Final Crisis, Flashpoint, Infinite Crisis. Let me tell you how they started out. Let me take you back to the DC boardroom. Hey, what are we gonna do next summer? We gotta do something, boost up sales. We're losing money. Some guy over there was telling me he had an idea, but he just wanted to do like an arc. I mean, maybe we could expand it, Okay, bring him in. I hear you want to do an arc, huh? Yeah, I got a story for like 3 issues. Can you make it 40? 40 issues? And here's the thing. In those 40 issues, I need somebody to die and come back same week. But
Now, now you're stepping
into.
into the Marvel boardroom.
No. That's what DC does. I'm the DC man. This is
So,
what
so
I do.
now you're Danny Deal.
Come on, let's be honest.
All right.
How many people die in the DC events and come back the same event as part of the story?
Not all of them.
Oh, come on, Wonder Woman and Final Crisis. Every event's got one that dies and comes back before the end of the series.
Superboy.
Exactly. Every event's got one guy that dies and comes back before the series. It's their Christ.
Billy Batson.
It's their Christ fixation. They think that if they add something that mirrors the story of Christ, they're gonna sell more books. It's the truth. They think if they put a little Christianity.
Bruce, mother-loving Wayne.
Right, they think that. They really think that. Here's what I'm saying. All these books that start off as, well, we need to sell some books. What are we going to do? Suck. And all the books that start off, man, I got a great story to tell. What's the best way to tell it? Become great. That's all I'm saying. If you disagree with that, fuck y'all. And fuck the 4 people that's reading or watching. And fuck the 4,000 that's downloading it and listening in their car. Fuck you if you don't agree. If you do agree, thanks for listening. I appreciate it.
You can't be like that on any web show.
No, yes, you can't. He's entitled to his own opinion. Wrong, right, or stupid, or completely moronic.
You're gonna make us lose all our fans.
Here's the thing.
That's not an
His
opinion, those
opinion
are
matters.
facts.
Wrong, right, or completely
It's not an
moronic.
opinion.
It's still
These
mine.
are facts. Tell me these are not facts. The stories that
You
start
didn't
off.
say- okay,
has
I
good
understand.
stories.
I understand where you're coming from, but you didn't have to say "fuck you" to the entire audience.
No, not the entire
Grant
audience.
Morrison said
Just that
fuck you
small
with Final
percentage that
Crisis.
disagree with
What
me.
if the entire audience disagrees and it was all our fans?
Okay, listen.
Maybe they'll laugh.
If you do
You
disagree
lazy
with me,
bum.
don't really fuck off. I love you.
No, yeah, fuck off. As
really
you see, Chris
no.
does not want you here.
No,
He
no.
does not want you to listen to us.
No,
He does
no,
not
no.
want you to even mention us or keep
I-
your name out your mouth.
Here's what it is. I'm an abusive husband, and the audience is my wife. And I'm gonna keep beating them up
And beating them up.
until they become who I want them to be. No, that was even worse. Because now all the women and the bad and like the church groups,
Like
are
the
gonna-
one woman there.
the one woman is like, that's just wrong. It's Spousal abuse.
Hey,
is a problem.
possibility. I mean, there are possibilities.
Look,
It won't
okay, I'm
be
gonna
like,
throw in another thing for you two people. Spousal abuse is bad. If you need help, call this number.
call that.
If you're in a bad relationship.
Yeah.
I shouldn't joke about that. I'm sorry. Sorry. It's a
No,
real
you're no. Look at the camera and say you're sorry.
I'm sorry about the spousal abuse. That's a real problem, and he's a racist. So, Bob,
Me? Whoa,
No,
no,
him.
it's him.
Yeah.
he believes in all stereotypes.
Tears brought you by the neighborhood crocodile.
Crocodile. What is that? Even?
Your tears were brought to you. These tears were brought to you by the neighborhood crocodile.
Crocodile tears. You get it?
No. what's that?
Crocodiles don't cry. It's like.
It's like saying you didn't mean it.
Crying.
Spousal abuse is bad. That's all I got.
Oh my goodness, this is gonna be the worst.
I'm
shit ever.
sorry about that joke. That was a horrible joke.
We put our worst show ever in a new place.
No, this is actually a really good show. This is not one of our worst. One of our worst. They're gonna get to see it in a couple weeks. You arguing about who's more brown.
Oh yeah. Who's more brown?
Oh yeah, with that one guy.
Yeah, Guido.
Oh yeah.
Guido still haunts my dreams. As soon as I could clear it with the lawyers that we're not going to get sued, I'm going to release that.
Oh man.
Mexicans don't sue. I'm sorry.
Apologize.
Apologize, Mr.
It
Crocodile.
was so good. We was having a real philosophical debate.
I'm sorry, but he wouldn't sue.
Did you just fart?
No,
Oh,
I didn't.
dude, you farted. Oh.
Ah, it wasn't me.
That was you, dude.
That was not me.
Okay, did somebody really fart?
That was not me. I
You
swear to
said
God.
that or like is
I can't smell anything, but he who dealt it smelt it and then knelt it. So that's my rule on that.
All right.
All right, look, that's
Good
as
night,
you can see,
folks.
we went way off base here and we lost it. But here's the thing, I think Watchmen's gonna suck, and if you disagree with me, write us some emails. You know,
Angry emails to him, please.
Yeah, send them. I like them. Come on,
Yeah, he likes the angry
I'll
emails.
apologize to you in person. And
All right.
I guess that's it for this week's Comic Shop Talk.
All right.
Good night.
There's